Hey nerdlings, Nick Lotus84 back with another episode of Asagao Academy Normal Boots Club with UltimateCarl.
Hey.
And we are making our second decision of the game, whether we want to take the book that Satch gave us in the library, The Princess Betrothed, with us on our first day of class, or leave it in the room. And I really don't know what effect this has on the story, so I guess...
Which one puts us on the Yandere route?
I don't know. I don't know, because, I mean, if we're not pursuing Satch, is it really that important that we carry his book around, though? Because we're going
I would assume don't do things that are going to lead you to other routes.
Yeah, so we'll leave it behind. ... No, today would be a great day. I couldn't give up before I even started.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Stick with me and you'll be fine.
I love how you give her that, like, creepy schemer laugh. Creeper laugh. Mai opened the door, and together we stepped into the hallway, merging into a steady flow of chittering girls and fruit-flavored perfume. Oh my, I didn't know we lived on the same floor. Oh my.
Goodness gracious. No way, really? That's so awesome. Now we'll be able to catch up. Whatever happened between you and ... The
river of girls shifted as we headed down the stairs. Suddenly I found myself surrounded by a bunch of people I didn't know.
Oh wow. What a jerk he turned out to be.
Mai's exclamations faded into the buzz of voices in the air. Oh no. What would I do if we got separated? Well, I think you just did, so you better figure something out, girl. Anxiously, I searched the crowd of girls for Mai, but I couldn't find her. Everyone was dressed in the same Asagao uniform. It was difficult to tell anyone apart, and being so short really didn't help the situation.
Moe.
As we turned the last corner down the stairwell, I saw a flash of red hair a little ways in front of me. Mai? I reached between the two girls and tapped her on the shoulder. Huh? Oh, who are you? The girl's eyes flashed, almost like a jolt of electricity shot through them. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. She said nothing and turned away. Before I knew it, I stood outside of Primrose House, watching the flow of girls disperse across campus. Mai was nowhere to be seen. I couldn't even hear her chirpy voice. Oh, man. I took a deep breath, biting my lip. This wasn't a big deal. I could go to class alone. ... But I didn't even know where the building was. I reached into my backpack and dragged out my class schedule. Homeroom 206 Poppy Hall? Which one was Poppy Hall again? Weren't the classrooms on the other side of campus?
Do you not have a map?
I picked a direction and began to walk, trying to ignore my rising panic at the thought of arriving late to the first day of class.
That's not gonna work.
I have picked a direction and just gone with it.
Yeah,
and it never works. It never ends well. And it's the third year where no one knew me. All the people staring.
Hey, you okay? You look a little lost. I don't know who's talking.
Someone called out to me, and I turned around, almost jumping for joy. Then I froze. A Normal Boots jacket. He was part of the Normal Boots Club. I could practically feel my tongue swelling in my mouth. If this was a Normal Boots Club member, he would have some weird supernatural power over me.
Yeah.
I had to make a good impression. He was one of the founders, right? Then he must be JonTron. Yes, I'm new. I don't know where Poppy Hall is.
I feel like somebody should have like a goofy ass clown voice, like, "Hey, Al, you a freshman?"
That's a good one for John, actually.
I don't know if I can keep that up.
Do what you can.
No problem. My class is in Poppy Hall. I'll walk you there.
Oh God, I don't know if I can handle this. I played John's route, and I don't want that to be tarnished by this clown voice. Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Was this really happening? He began walking toward a large brick building in an enthusiastic manner, pumping his arms up and down like he was in some kind of show tune or like he's doing the opening sequence of his videos. I fell into step beside him.
Is she doing the arm thing too?
I guess so. That would be very kind of anime style too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't.
And then everyone on campus really is staring at her. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
I didn't notice it when Mai pointed him out to me yesterday, but JonTron had big brown eyes and a warm-looking face. He was basically a human puppy. It sounds kind of accurate, actually, based on what little I know about this person. I glanced up at him out of the corner of my eye. Eep! A bird on his shoulder that I didn't notice before, even though he was totally looking straight at me. Birds always made me
uncomfortable. I pointed the bird out too.
Yep. Birds always made. No. Mai didn't say anything about the bird.
I thought
actually.
she did.
No, she didn't point him out. Birds always made me uncomfortable. She was probably too distracted thinking about all the naughty things she wanted to do to him. Oh wait, but then she can't mentally cheat on Jared though. Birds always made me uncomfortable. Something about the ease with which they could poke out someone's eyes.
It's just worst case scenario. That's a little violent.
Yeah.
That 1 to 100, like.
so animu, so dramatic.
Is something wrong? Why'd you stop?
No, nothing's wrong. He followed my gaze to the bird on his shoulder.
Hey.
Oh, this is Jacques. Isn't he cute? He is kawaii. We need Hatoful root.
Totally. I think there is a mini route for Jacques. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do it yet, though.
It's possessed again.
Nice to meet you.
It spoke?
Yeah. Duh.
He put his hand to his shoulder. Jacques jumped into his palm.
Jacques is a robot bird, see?
Hello.
Jacques' eyes gleamed a dangerous red when he spoke.
See?
But nothing else suggested he wasn't a normal bird.
Except for the part where he talks and wears a jacket.
Yeah. In fact, if I hadn't known better, I would have said the red in his eyes was painted on. I think that's probably a reference to production value. Because he has the glowing eyes in John's videos sometimes.
Right.
That's amazing! Jacques twitched his head to the side, examining me in return. The more he looked at me, the less afraid I was.
What are you looking at?
What? Nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Jacques can be a little sassy.
Sassy.
Who are you calling sassy? I'm not the sassy one. I don't forget to feed you.
The cat loves it when I do that voice, apparently.
Oh, you have a cat in your lap that's like watching you do this Jacques voice.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows that you're voicing a bird.
I guess. Jacques, that was one time.
I was alone and starving in the frozen tundra of this empty world. Loveless, afraid.
Ignore him. I've been bringing him with me to the drama club, but he's taken a little too well to it.
Nice.
I see how this is. Shut me out like I have nothing to add to the conversation.
Jacques retook his place on John's shoulder, this time facing away from us as if miffed. We resumed our walk towards Poppy Hall, so Jacques' like, kiss my CloaECHa.
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that apparently John just has, like, a robot bird that's, like, capable of sapience?
Yeah, it's a thing.
That's like missing the forest, or missing the trees for the forest.
Yeah, but I mean, Jacques is a cool side character, but he's not in every video. I
know, I just mean, like, within the context of this universe.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
he's the most interesting thing.
I get that in his videos, obviously we know that it's just a bird, but, like, within the context of this story, that just exists. Okay? We just have, like, full AI for bird robots.
Yep.
I'm JonTron, by the way. Call me John, which seems totally backwards. Like, I'm John, by the way. Call me JonTron.
Maybe he just wants to be called John now.
I guess, but does it say JonTron on his birth certificate? Because otherwise it should be the other way around.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe his parents named him that. Hana, nice to meet you.
Hana? That's a cute name.
And the way John said Hana in this, it sounded almost like,
Oh.
yeah, it sounded kind of, trying to think of a word. It sounded sexually interested. What? Thank you. So how long have you had Jacques?
Since middle school. We've been together for 4 years now, ain't that right? So did he build him, or...
I'm not listening.
I honestly haven't watched far back enough in his videos to know if he has, like, that elaborate an origin story in reality. Oh, is that Kitty?
Yes. Yeah, well... I love him to death. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Aw. It seemed like life would be a lot easier without him, but who was I to say? We arrived at the brick building. A white sign surrounded by poppies declared it to be, unsurprisingly, Poppy Hall.
Which room are you in?
Room 206.
Seriously?
Yes?
That's my homeroom. We're in the same class.
Score in the same class with John. John laughed and clasped me on the shoulder.
Wonderful. I guess I'll be seeing more of you then, right? A lot more.
Don't be making those eyes at me. I am going after Shane, and I am not changing my mind. Right. Together, we entered Poppy Hall. Poppy Hall was lined with fluorescent lights and Asagao blue lockers. The lack of students milling around in the hallway indicated we were a bit late. We ran up the stairs and made it into the classroom just as the bell rang. My heart caught in my throat. Thankfully, the teacher hadn't come yet. Instead, students clumped into tight pods and milled around the classroom, catching up on vacation news.
John.
Thank you so much for showing me to class, John.
See you later.
No problem. I'll see you around.
And we'll see you guys around on the next video. We will commence with class and see how that goes and who else we meet. Until next time, thanks for watching, and see you later.
Bye.